My name is Emily Amos. I'm from Alexandria, Louisiana, and I am a fourth-year organ student at Curtis. So I started playing piano when I was 6, and I got into organ shortly thereafter when I was 8. I feel like the first organist who really showed me that this could really be a career was Cameron Carpenter. He was one of the first concerts I went to, and I asked for his autograph afterwards, and he took me up and gave me a 45-minute lesson, and he's truly sort of set me on that path in many ways, and I thought, I can do that, you know? Well, in the case of organ, I think there are a lot of factors. I mean, I was a dancer for 13 years of my life, so playing with my feet I thought was really, really cool and was one of the first things that I thought was really interesting about the organ. But I do love this sort of enormity and complexity of the music and how I can really put all of myself into it. I think if I hadn't become a musician, I would have gone into another art field. I also write and draw as hobbies to kind of keep myself sane. So I feel like if I hadn't gone into music, I probably would have found some other art form to pursue. When I actually started my musical journey, the only school I'd ever heard of was Juilliard. And at some point, I looked around and I was like, what is Curtis? And so I came here when I was 12 and did a tour. And then I was able to come for summer camps. And that was really where I got to experience Curtis as a whole. And that was sort of the opening to me thinking that it would be a good possibility. I am really, really excited as I sort of finish my time at Curtis to continue in my studies, and I really want to make sure that I go out and study the instruments of France and Italy and Germany and get experiences on different instruments and come out of it a very well-rounded musician and ready to sort of tackle the concert world. I think in terms of connecting with an audience, there needs to be a lot of humanity. I think sometimes we as classical musicians, we forget that people come to hear people as much as they come to hear music. And I always try to make a point when I'm performing to talk to the audience, and some of my favorite moments connecting with audiences is when I've said something and I've gotten a very audible response, whether that's a laugh, whether that's, a smile. Those are the kind of moments where the audience truly is with me and can feel that, and I think that translates very well to when you're playing and you can hear that they're listening to what you've just said.